Hallå och välkomna. Ska vi se så vi spelar in ordentligt. Hallå och välkomna tillbaka till Aokana. Ett avsnitt som jag har skjutit upp lite grann när man spelar in. Jag skulle egentligen spela in det här igår men jag orkade inte för att jag var helt utmattad. Och jag är eventuellt helt utmattad nu också. Jag kom mer eller mindre precis hem från jobbet. Klockan är 3:30 och jag sitter här. Tittar ut genom fönstret, en väldigt vacker höstdag, sen sommar kanske, 6 september idag. Jag ska kanske ta en tupplur efter avsnittet, vi får se. Men det här avsnittet börjar nu så att håll i hattarna för att nu befinner vi oss vid, jag har helt tappat bort både namn och telefonnummer, jag har helt tappat bort vart jag är, men vi befinner oss här i alla fall och vi har Misaki här. Jag tror vi har de flesta här faktiskt. Om vi spolar tillbaks klockan lite så. But I can worry about that later. Right now it's udon party time. Ja just det. Förra avsnittet så gjorde vi lite tester och grejer. På skolan. Så att SAP. No, SAP. Okej, jag ska bara komma in i rätt mood här. Oh, Misaki-chan. Long time no see. Long time no see. Oj. You're busy you're busy right now? Not at all. Come on, don't dawdle outside. All of you should come in. Okay, is Mashiro home? Mashiro is... I think I feel Misaki-senpai's presence. Whoa! Seriously? You had to go... as soon as you saw my face, huh? What's up with that grimace on your face? Hello, Mashiro-chan. Hi. Hey. Her expression quickly changes after she sees everyone else. Wait, we're actually having an udon party? Well, yeah. Didn't we talk about it a bunch? Mashiro has been against this udon party from the start. However, she reluctantly agreed to it since she was the only one who failed original tests. Plus, her beloved Misaki-senpai loved the idea, so it was hard for her to say no. Don't be like that, Mashiro. Everyone, please go sit. Mom! Oh, would you rather take them to your room then? Over here. Mashiro finally gives up and shows us to a table. Finally gives up. Hon verkar inte göra jättemycket motstånd. I know I'm kind of late here, but I'm surprised Mashiro-chan's place really is an udon restaurant. Tell me about it. I only found out a little while back. Asuka-senpai is a transfer student, so that makes sense. Oh, I already knew. Misaka let it slip once when we were chatting. Looks like you were the odd one out, man säger senpai. I wonder why. Kanske för att ni typ... Så vitt jag vet så kände ni inte varandra innan den här versionen började. Ni gjorde säkert det, men ändå inte. Ni hade typ ingen kontakt, så vitt jag vet. Känns ju lite skumt. Here you go. Botan-san has brought us some udon. Oh, thank you. This looks delish. Total delish. Whoa, he completely ignored you and changed the topic. How rude! How rude! Ska bara kolla lite här. I've gotta just ignore them for now. You're welcome. There's no need to thank me though. I'm just glad that Mashiro's brought her friend over. Ja, katt. Ja, du katt. Vad är det? Är du glad att jag är hemma från jobbet? Är du glad? Du är väl jätteglad, va? Ja, du är väl glad. Hör du? Jag vill inte bita mig i håret för det. Jag vet att jag måste duscha, men du behöver inte bita mig i håret för det. Det är lite oförskämt. You're welcome. There's no need to thank me though. I'm just glad that Mashiro's brought her friend over. Plus, Mashiro's injury has mostly healed by now, so let's celebrate that fact. Oh, I see. That's good to hear. I'm sorry I worried you. Mashiro says that she brings a bowl of udon to the table. So, what have you brought to the table? Wow, this looks amazing. Jag gillar den här minen. Den är ganska fin faktiskt. Ganska knasig. Varför kan jag inte... Vänta, vad står det? Jaha. Jag håller på att göra lite nya grejer i RuneScape på mobiler. Old school. Som jag inte riktigt har gjort förut, så att jag är lite förvirrad. Jag håller på och fiskar och då kan man ställa in någonting one tap drop och det funkar inte riktigt så bra. This looks amazing. Funkar inte riktigt som jag hade tänkt mig, men maybe you don't know yet, but Shito Island's udon is actually pretty famous. Jag undrar om min hatt tog vägen någonstans. Oh, I see. Jag behöver den just nu. It's not just udon. There are plenty of other good noodle places in the area. Oh, Misaki-chan is getting really depressed about having to wait. Jävlar, det känns som att det bara skakar mer och mer intensivt också. Go ahead, Misaki-senpai. The rest of you can start eating too. Roger. Don't have to tell me twice. We all dig in. Whoa, the noodles are so thin. Of course they are. Those hand-pulled noodles Dad makes are our specialty. How exactly are hand-pulled noodles different to regular handmade ones? Well, when you make regular handmade noodles, you stretch out the dough and cut it into portions. But when you make hand-pulled noodles, you just keep stretching out the dough until it's thin enough. You don't cut it even once. That sounds like a ton of work. It really is. If you start from scratch, there's a good 9 to 10 hours before you can put them on a drying rack. I don't really get it, but that sure sounds impressive. The competition in the area has increased, but my husband won't budge. It's either hand-pulled or nothing here at Mashiro Udon. Well, it's definitely worth the extra effort. Let's see. Amazing, wow. You should really work on your vocabulary. Vänta, va? Från ingenstans. Vilken burn. The noodles are gliding around my mouth. It's almost like a school of ice fish are performing a ballet on my tongue. Jag tror man uttalar ballett som ballet. Nej, kanske man inte gör. Ballett. Jag vet inte. And Madaga's on the other end of the spectrum. Must be reading too much Food Wars. Ja, eller School of Ice Fish are performing a ballet on my tongue. Alltså jag undrar verkligen om den här version noveln, om den är lite så halvt, om de har ändrat lite när de översatte den. För ibland så känns det som det. Jag vet inte, Food Wars, jag vet inte. Den var nog ganska, den animen och mangan, det var nog ganska populärt ungefär runt tiden då det här kom ut. Jag vet inte när det kom ut dock. Eller det var ju länge sedan man kollade på det. Jag har inte kollat på det sedan typ 2017 kanske. The soup's also great. What stock do you guys use? It's based on something you really love. What? No way. Asuka looks down at her bowl, seemingly losing herself in thought. A parfait? I nearly bust a gut laughing at Asuka says. I nearly bust a gut laughing as Asuka says that with an utterly serious expression on her face. I'm glad you like our fish stock. A fish stock? Fried and dried flying fish. Flying fish manor. Flying fish? Good for you. I mean, I never thought of them as food before. I'm sorry, little fishes, but you're way too delicious. Asuka says that with a sad look on her face as she continues eating. Obviously, it's good when it's made with Dad's hand-pulled noodles and Mom's home-brewed stock. Obviously. Mashiro throws out her chest proudly. Now I get why Misaki is with Mashirochi all the time. beror inte alls på något helt annat. Totally not. Vad vet jag? Yeah, makes sense to me too. Don't make it sound like she's only after the udon. You're not, are you, Misaki-chan? Of course not. Quit saying weird stuff around Botan-san, Madoka. Well, I just couldn't help but think she's in a pretty depressing one-sided love. Hey, Hinata, what are they talking about? Don't get involved, just keep slurping your noodles and let them talk. This whole conversation reeks of trouble. Well, can't you say it's a give and take? We're friends with benefits, basically. Yeah, no. How about you never say that again? Sound good? Besides, Misaki-senpai isn't even getting a udon for free. It's all on her tab. Huh? Oh, that's news to me. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'll be in debt for life at this rate. You should learn to hold back. It's alright, you got no reason to worry. Why not? Well, this is just something I've heard before, but apparently all your debts get cancelled when you get married and change your name. Sure would be convenient, huh? Är det sant? Det låter ju väldigt skumt. Det kan ju inte vara sant. Det kan inte stämma. Botan-san, I'll repay everything with vegetables from our farm, so please let this slide. From our farm? Oh my. Calm down, Misaki-senpai. I was just kidding. For now, anyway. What from our farm? Does she actually swing that way? How would I know? Oh, you're so silly. Better keep it down now. Ouch! I've been wondering for a while, why are Tobisawa and Arisaka so close? What made them such good friends? That comes up more often than Mashirochi's family running an udon restaurant, huh? Makes sense to me. Do you know the story, Hinata? Huh? No, not really. Huh? That can't be. Masuya-san, even I know, so you have to have heard the story. That a fact. I have heard Mashiro say some strange things every once in a while. Oh, I remember. I tuned her out because I didn't want to comment on her story. Ugh, this is embarrassing. How am I supposed to ask her to tell me when she's already done it 1,000,000 times? Great, she's obviously mad. Could you repeat that story for me? I don't want to. But you're always going on about it even when no one wants you to. It feels like it'd be wasted on him. Give me a second serving of udon. Even though we're talking about her, the only thing on Misaki's mind is food. Typical. Man, Misaki's pretty damn carefree. Pretty damn carefree, vänta. Ska vi se om jag eventuellt har... Okej. All right, vi gör sådär då. That's the best thing about her. How does she expect me to respond to that? The only thing I can think of is, oh, okay. Looks like you're not gonna eat your tempura, Madoka. So it's mine now. Hey, I was saving that for last. Eller vänta, fel röst. You still think that's always a good thing? Just barely. Oh, man, what the fuck? Just barely. Okay. I am so confused right now. Mashiro heaves a heavy sigh as she glances at Misaki. Some things never change, I guess. Misaki, on the other hand, only has eyes for her udon. Almost makes me feel bad for Mashiro, actually. Senpai, could you come with me for a moment? Oh shit. Suddenly Mashru addresses me. And after that, she grabs my sleeve and pulls me toward the door. Huh? Are you two heading out together? Yeah, I just need this advice. Oh, really? I guess so. I follow Mashru outside. What's wrong? If you want to learn how to get Misaki's mind off udon, you're asking for the impossible. It's not that. I know there's no way for you to solve such a difficult problem. I've got something else I need. And that is? I wonder what she wants. What are your thoughts on, Misaki-senpai during practice lately? What are you getting at? Whether she's worrying about you during practice? No, not that. Jag måste ta lite att dricka här. Med lite menar jag en stor klunk. Hej Morgan. Har du kommit och lagt dig här nu? Ja, du kommer inte och lagt dig här nu. Ja, jag måste gå ut sen också. Det vill jag inte göra. Jag vill typ ta en tupplur som bara sitta och gibba det här hela dagen. Inte nödvändigtvis det här, men lite andra grejer. Imorgon ska jag jobba och sen efter jobbet ska jag på kryssning. Jag måste ut sen och köpa ny kattsand åt katten. Annars så kommer saker gå åt helvete medan jag är borta. No, not that. Is it hard for you to say? I'm talking about her motivation. Oh. I suddenly remember how I alone witnessed Misaki flying with vigor and energy after practicing once. Be honest, what do you think? How should I put this? I know she's motivated. If she wasn't, then she wouldn't go off to practice on her own. It's just that it's hard to tell with her since Misaki doesn't show it. I want to tell Mashru she's got nothing to worry about, but is that really the best idea? That might just set her off. I know something about Misaki that she doesn't. I'm sure it wouldn't be too bad, but finding that out would probably upset Mashru all the same. Maybe it's best to stay quiet. Misaki-senpai has been acting strange for a while. Misaki-senpai has been acting strange for a while now. You mean since the training camp with Takafuji? Mashru silently nods in response. I'm pretty sure the Takafuji Academy Flying Circus Club president is on her mind. I mean, can you blame her? The guy gave her a pretty hard beatdown. Though, Misaki did show a lot of promise in that match. Still, she probably hit a wall for the first time. Must sting after feeling practically invincible for so long. Oh, it feels like her mind is somewhere else during practice, you know. That has me worried that she has lost her motivation. Oh, I see. Mashru has also been watching Misaki closely, but she reached a different conclusion than I did. Don't worry, I'm sure she's working hard in her own way. Oh, you really think so? Yeah, Misaki isn't the type to give up because of a little setback like that. Shouldn't you know that best? Mashru jerks back for a second in surprise. I can't believe you had to lecture me on Misaki-senpai. Am I wrong? No, you really understand her. I see her watching Misaki-senpai very closely. I guess I am. Can you blame me? Huh? She faced a strong opponent and suffered a crushing defeat at his hands. That was fine as long as she channeled the frustration from her loss and used it to fuel her, but it could just as well have made her give up. I didn't want that to happen, which was why I kept such a close eye on Misaki during practice. A potential dip in her motivation was a constant worry for a while. Luckily, I now know I have nothing to worry about. What a huge weight off my shoulders. Is that all? Yeah, thank you. Mashru bows her head to me as she responds. Okay, it'll be good to have you back at practice tomorrow. I can't wait. Since our conversation is over, I'm about to head back inside when I remember something. Oh, right. What? I got a question for you. Mind answering? It's something I've been wondering for a while now. Sure. I'll have to hear the question first, though. Do you like flying circus? That's something I really want to know. Mashiro gives me a blank stare for a while. Senpai, I thought this... I thought this when we were talking about Misaki-senpai. But... Mashiro trails off as she sighs in exasperation. Asuka-senpai's really rubbing off on you, isn't she? Huh? I'm on the way back from Mashiro Udon. Asuka uses the same terminal as me, so we're flying the route home together. Asuka is clearly enjoying the flight. Must be in a good mood because of the food. Hey, Asuka. Yes, what is it? Do you like flying circus? She gives me a brief puzzled look. Of course I do. I see. I form a wry smile in response to her loud, proud answer. Why are you asking? I was just thinking it's amazing that you can say that. How? Isn't admitting you like something normal? It's pretty amazing that you're straightforward about it. Really? Asuka tilts her head to the side in confusion. Guess that's just a second nature to her. Anyway, I really love flying circus. Glad to hear it. I start to feel giddy as I take in Asuka's response. Maybe she really is influencing me. I recall my earlier conversation with Mashiro. Asuka-senpai's really rubbing off on you. Varför behöver vi veta det här? Eller alltså varför får vi typ så här ish en flashback när det hände för alltså max 1 minut sedan in-game. Känns lite halvt icke nödvändigt. Känns inte jättenödvändigt. Nu ska vi se om jag kan... Sådär. I'm not sure about that. Honestly, I wasn't sure whether I liked it or not at the start. But now I think I'm starting to, at least. I guess Asuka-senpai's rubbing off on me too. Masuya-san, did something good happen? Huh? I touch my own cheeks as Asuka pulls me back to reality. Was I smiling? You were. Is it my fault for getting too excited? Asuka starts questioning herself. No, you're amazing, Asuka. I truly believe that. People who can say they love something wholeheartedly are the strongest. Is that so? Yeah, from now on, make sure not to let anyone beat you in that regard. I'm confident I won't. The sun is about to set behind Asuka. And in that moment, Asuka's unbounded optimism shines just as bright as that awe-inspiring sight. It brings a smile to my face, but at the same time, it's also a bit scary. How long can this girl keep loving flying circus? How long can she keep loving the sky? There was once a Skywalker who broke down under pressure and disappointed Oisan. And right now, I'm ready to do anything to keep history from repeating itself. Thoughts like that keep running through my mind. Alright, it's back to our regularly scheduled practice tomorrow. Yes, Mashiro-chan's injury should be good now, so we will all be back together again. Alright, we talked about going to the hospital as a group to confirm that her foot's healed. Jag litar inte på henne. Okay, make sure you're pumped for practice tomorrow. I will, coach. Asuka tightly clenches her fist, showing that she's already raring to go. Asuka, Mashiro, and of course Misaki. Each of them are rather unique, but that doesn't matter. As their coach, it's my responsibility to guide them. It's gonna take a lot of work. I keep flying through the evening sky as I mutter that to myself. My surroundings are darkening as night falls, yet my spirit, in contrast, is shining brighter than ever. Aokana. For rhythm across the blue. Jag tror vi ska ta och sluta här. Det har inte gått jättelång tid, men det är ett bra tillfälle att avsluta på, så vi ska nog göra det. Så jag får tacka så mycket för att ni tittar på det här avsnittet utav Aokana. Jag ska nog ta och spela in ett avsnitt till i alla fall innan jag tar en tupple, för nu känner jag ändå att jag är tillräckligt vaken för att fortsätta. Jag är ganska sugen på att fortsätta, så börjar jag göra det. Vad stoppar mig liksom? Så tack för att ni har kollat på det här avsnittet utav Aokana, så hörs vi imorgon igen och tills dess så får ni ha det bra. Tack så mycket. Hej då!